What's up, guys? I'm Random Frank P, back with episode 25,196 minus 24,945 of Room Tour Project, the series where we show off some of the best setups to give you some ideas and inspiration for your own setup. 251, episode 251. If you see anything you like today, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. But we'll kick it off now. Numbers, math, Room Tour Project. First up, we have Drew F with an absolutely insane Star Wars man cave here, an entirely Star Wars themed office that is just mind-blowing. Literally every single thing in this setup is pretty much Star Wars themed, and there's a lot to unpack here. But first, just for his primary setup, he's using two Dell 27-inch 4K displays, the S2721QS model. And as for his peripherals on the desktop, going all Logitech with their Craft keyboard, Logitech MX Master 3 mouse, even the speakers, the MX Sound 2.0. So a nice looking setup for sure, very simplified. Got the Echo Show 8 underneath the monitors for like a smart device. But what I want to focus on is everything else. And I don't mean for that to come off rude by any means, it's a nice setup for sure, it's powered by a MacBook Pro, but it's obvious. The room itself is what's definitely crazier. I mean, these are like super nice looking replica helmets. Lightsabers everywhere, numerous ones stacked up on the wall, mounted. You see that Death Star, you see all the RGB going on that just looks like you're in the actual movie. Is this the office of George Lucas? Is Drew your alter ego? This is a set. This is a Star Wars set. But feast your eyes on that crazy contraption right in front of you mounted on that wall. I don't know what it is. At first, I thought it was this just absolutely insane looking wall-mounted PC. That would have been the greatest wall-mounted PC to ever exist in the entire world. But it's not, because he said his setup is just powered by the MacBook Pro. And I reached out to him for, clarification or for more pictures of whatever this crazy wall contraption is. And didn't hear back from him, unfortunately. So, damn it, Drew. George Lucas, you gotta think of the people. We want to know more. It's DIY, whatever it is. It's probably made to resemble some sort of like mainframe motherboard of a ship. I don't know. But you can see there's like actual components inside. That's why I thought it was a PC. I thought it was I thought I saw a fan for a cooler or a graphics card. But it's not. So damn it, Drew, you are teasing us all on this Sunday morning. I'm editing this earlier, obviously, but everybody right now on Sunday morning is confused and envious and jealous because we want more, Drew. Feed us them details. Now we've got Brad T. Don't call him Braddy. But I'm really feeling the vibes of this setup. This setup looks like it would belong to like one of my good friends back home. Like it's just that same vibe that I feel familiar with, if that makes sense. Probably not, because you don't know my friends. But anyways, Brad's got two Dell monitors yet again. These, though, are 1440p, 165Hz panels. Got the Tetra-shaped setup with another monitor light bar, pretty much replacing a desk lamp, which I am seeing all the time lately, and I am 100% behind it. For his peripherals, you have the glorious GMMK Pro with one of their glorious coiled cables, Durock L2 switches inside, and the Logitech G Pro wireless mouse to go along with Logitech G Pro X headset. And you can see underneath the PC, underneath the desk there, he also has the PC Panel Mini, great for controlling audio, remappable, so you can probably control the headset right through there if you want. But now into the actual PC, the NZXT H510 case. I just read his email like 5 times, and Brad did not tell me his CPU. But he told us everything else, like his NZXT Kraken X53 AIO with 16 gigs of G-Skill Tri-Density RGB RAM on an MSI B550A Pro motherboard and EVGA RTX 3070, but no news on the CPU. Well, Brad, other than that, I like everything else. I'm liking the plants, I like the frame, I like the nice, monochrome contrast with the black and white frames, the matching prints and stuff. It's all together, like I said before, just very earthy, calm, chill, really digging the vibes from this one. Not digging the emission of the CPU, kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but that's okay. It's a nice setup, you'll get a pass. Now we've got Wampsack. Don't call him, Swamp Ass? I don't know. That did not work out. His name is Wampsack. No further jokes. And I'm loving the colors here from the pinks, purples, and blues. Definitely gives you that gamer setup vibe, Got the massive Nanoleaf Aurora light panels on display right behind the setup. And loving the wall art and the wallpaper choices here. So, for his two displays, they are both an LG ultra-wide, 34 inches. He's got them both on a dual monitor arm, so his primary is right in front of him, with the left monitor being, more so off to the side. Would like to see that gap closed a little bit. And for his peripherals, he has the Corsair K57 RGB keyboard. It's their wireless version with the Corsair Harpoon RGB wireless mouse. For audio in the back, you can see the Creative Pebble V2 speakers. And also, he has the Corsair Void RGB Elite wireless headset. Now, over to the PC, we have the Corsair Spec Omega RGB case. Inside an Intel i9 10850K CPU. I gotta admit, Intel, having 5 numbers, following a letter and a number to begin with, just doesn't roll off the tongue. But man, at least Wampsack made this PC look nice. For his cooler, it's got the Corsair iQ H159 Elite Capellix cooler, 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM, and an MSI MPG Z490 gaming edge motherboard, and an EVGA RTX 3060 XC gaming GPU. So he's spanning those pinks, purples, and blues from his setup into the PC, nice and matching. Even has a little Gundam decal on the cooler itself. All stuff I can appreciate. A nice matching setup, with RGB, especially a lot of it. Plus you throw in the Nanoleaf Aurora light panels. Things can get messy and messy quick. But here, it flows nicely. It's nice and tamed and well executed. Next is Andy C with a really nice and clean, pretty much all walnut setup here. Love the richness and the dark wooden color this has. Again, like I said before, you add the plants into it and you get those earthy tones. For his single display, he's going with a 24-inch from AOC, 1080p, but 144 Hz. You can see he does have it mounted on a bracket off to the right side there, but he's still using a monitor riser pretty much, just as extra storage on the desk to, put things underneath, make it nice and clean. Behind the monitor, he also has some Govee light bars, adds that little extra splash of color. And then down for his peripherals, he has an Ergodox EZ keyboard. These are really nice. I reviewed this a long time ago, actually, if you want to dig back into the archive. Also has a Logitech G903 mouse, and these are both on a Grove Mat felt desk pad, and also on that monitor riser with the Bose Companion 2 series speakers. In addition to that, for his headset, he has the Cooler Master MH6710, also on a walnut riser, or walnut stand. But now we get to check out that PC. This is the FormD T1 case. Nice and compact. Always love a nice small form factor PC. Inside is an AMD Ryzen 5 5600 CPU with an EK 120mm AIO, 16 gigs of G-Skill Aegis RAM. Whenever I see the word Aegis like that, it always looks wrong. It's like a bad insult from the 90s. Your mama's so fat, she got the Aegis. And we got the Gigabyte B550i Aorus Pro AX motherboard and an ASRock RX 5500 XT GPU. And then behind the setup is his partner setup. So we got a twofer here. He said she's pretty much, powering this with her MacBook Pro. Still, nice and organized, very clean, still fitting the theme of the office. I can definitely dig it. This definitely gives you those productivity vibes. Work from home, you gotta make it nice. This one checks off all those boxes. And speaking of which, another work from home setup here from Hard Drive that, like I just said, is checking off all those boxes. This thing is gorgeous. There's so many different layers to this setup that I love. It's just, again, rustic, but still earthy and clean and minimal. And emphasis on earthy, again, because you'll see why in a minute. But first off, taking a look at his desk setup, going with 2 Dell 24-inch monitors side by side. And this might sound stupid, but this might be the first episode where every single submission where they had 2 or more monitors had the same exact model. Usually people like to mix and match models, but here, everyone had the same. You love to see it. And now you're probably noticing there's a third display above the setup, because that is the frame from Samsung. Because in other photos, it looked like gorgeous artwork above it. That's the whole point. That's what Samsung's trying to do with the frame TV, but as you can see, it's a 55-inch TV. Now, down to its peripherals, he has the Keychron K4 V2 keyboard with Logitech MX Master 3 mouse, using the Delta Hub Carbio wrist rest for the mouse. Also for audio, we have the Audio Engine A2 Plus speakers and the Blackout Blue Yeti microphone. Now, over to the PC, got the NZXT H510 case again, in black of course. inside color matching orange to match, the leaves and the autumn themed wallpaper. And unfortunately, he kind of pulled a Brad on us by not giving us the exact sort of info for the specs, but all we know is there's an Intel i7. We know there is Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM, so not too sure on the specifics of those. Also, should say Cooler Master Liquid Cooler, he wrote, not too sure the model, but we do know we have a Gigabyte B550M Aorus Elite motherboard and a Galaxy GTX 1660 Super GPU. But right now, I'm not concerned about the PC because my eyes are drooling. Yes, you heard me. My eyes were drooling over the gorgeous display of aquariums and terrariums in that moss masterpiece. Everything he has going on in this room is immaculate. Usually people submit photos of their aquariums and stuff, unless it's directly related to their setup, I kind of ignore it. But this you can't. It's gorgeous. It brings literally so much life and fresh air into the room. And not only is it a cool place, get some gaming done, get some work done, but now it's just a cool place to just hang out, chill, and literally relax. This is very impressive. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up for episode 251 of Room Tour Project. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget, check the links in the description down below for all the gear and hardware you saw, plus some very simple instructions on how to submit your setup. If you like this episode, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day.